Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Stuck on Collectibles. My name is Brian. It's been a while since I've done a video. Been pretty busy trying to get some work done to the house, so that's been taking a lot of time with contractor and stuff like that. Haven't bought much lately. Enough with the ums already. But I will show you what I got. I'll tell you what I'm working with selling a lot of stuff on eBay, and I came up with an idea to do something that I've seen a couple people do. Not too many. Sorry, it's a little late in here. I mean, it's like about 100 degrees outside today, so I turned off the air conditioner in here so you guys can hear me. So we're going to do this fast before I fog up in my glasses. There with the again. About mid-May, probably right after I did about my last video or so, me, my wife Susan, and our son Alex went on vacation with her parents. We went down to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, and I found a nice store down there. They had tons and tons of pops, and some of them vaulted. And this was like a regular store. They didn't really mark up anything except for the chases. They had vaulted. They had a couple exclusives. They had Mezcos. They didn't really have any like Black Series or regular Marvel Legends, but they had a couple Hot Toys. I think they were a lot of different collectibles, and they have glassware and stuff like that. It was called Heroes and Villains down in Myrtle Beach. It's in a shopping area right across from the Alabama Theater, which I wished I would have been able to go in there, but we didn't have time. But I did check out Heroes and Villains. I walked away with 4 pops, and I still have 1 left. 3 of them were vaulted, I think. But when I got back here, a friend of mine was like, "Oh God, I'll buy them off. I'll buy them off." And I was like, "Okay." And I tried to, because I bought protectors and took them down just in case. And but he wouldn't pay me just what I paid for him. He paid a little extra. But they were the Star Trek, the original series Star Trek pops. I found a Spock, a Scotty, and a Klingon. And he took all 3 of them. So I made money off that deal. And the other one I got was Brianna Tarth. I mean, these boxes were mint. And this is only like my 3rd Game of Thrones pop. And they were $12.99. All the pops were $12.99 except for the chases. They pulled out the chases and they jacked them up. But the lady I talked to there at the shop, I told her, I said, they need to start doing online. And her boss said he didn't want to deal with that. They just deal with people who come to the shop. And they do very well in the shop year round. So going back down there in about another month, I'll take more pop protectors. Hopefully I can replace the Star Trek ones, because I wanted them too, but somebody wanted them more than me. So I did that. Let's skip with the toys. A while back, and this has been in this envelope. I mean, I've opened it. I looked at it once. I got this probably right before I went on vacation. This was done by Black Flag Comics. See? They got their sticker. And then I got a mini Cyclops sticker, which is cool. And it comes nicely wrapped in this, in one of those, and in there. Now, I pre-ordered this. I was a little shocked there when I got it, because I would have been happy with just just a regular copy. Didn't have to be anything special about it. But, as you can see, comes with a COA. But a while back they did a special offer for a new Transformers book. And the cover looked awesome. So, here's the cover. You got Optimus up there, Bumblebee on the side, Megatron there. Now, this was signed by Jeff Edwards and Steve, I'm not even going to butcher that, Lydic. But, I mean, it took a while for him to get it. I mean, when I ordered it, I told him I didn't have to have it signed. I just wanted a raw copy, but it was $20. Hold on, I got the slip here somewhere. It was $20. I don't know. Yep, $20 and $9 shipping. To me, that was a good deal. I'll have to get another copy so that I can actually read it. I'm afraid to touch the cover, so back in the package it'll go. I don't know, do they still make hard sleeves for comic books? Tell me if they do. I'll need to get one for this. I have a couple signed books. I think I got a couple off them in the past. Got a couple graded books now, which I can't afford most of the graded books. Sorry, April and them, but I can't. Still love to watch, guys. April and Jason Wallace. So put that back in there. And we're going to show you some of the figures I bought lately. Put that over here because I want to put that away. Well, I'll do this. I bought a movie the other day. Actually, a cartoon. 2 of them. The Hellboy double pack. I think I have one on singly, but I haven't been able to find it. So I just $5 Walmart. What is it? Hellboy, Sword of Storms, and Blood and Iron. It was pretty good. They used the same cast members from the original movies. When I got back from vacation, wasn't right away, but I stopped at GameStop. I had to get a gift card for a family member. So, and I found this guy. I wanted him. It's an older Marvel Legend, but first time I've ever seen it in a while. But I got Doc Ock. Now, for this wave, I think I still need Elektra and Cloak and Dagger. Yeah. Not that I'm going to build a figure, but this one doesn't, I don't think, come with the bigger piece. But, yeah. Doc Ock. I like it. Now, the last of the toys, I got about 2 weekends ago. We went to a different mall, and I wanted to get the whole set. I don't even know if they're going to do the second set yet of these, but these are the Savage World Thundercats. This one was on sale at FYE for $4.89. This was Mama. Package is not mint, as you can see, but it is still sealed. It still stands pretty good, but that was Mumra. Now, at the same FYE, they had Mumra and Slive, but Mumra was the only one on sale. I have no idea why they do that. It's the same set, but they still wanted like $9 for Slive. So I went next door, because I didn't buy Mumra at the time. I mean, I was like, I don't want to buy just one. But I went over to GameStop right across the corridor at the mall, and they had Slive for $5 even. Even though the clearance sticker says $8.99, it rang up $5. So and that was the only one I had was a Slive. So I bought the Slive, went back over to FYE, and picked up Mumra. Now I just need Lion-O and Panthro, and I'm hopefully they do Wave 2, because I'd like to get a wave where they actually do all the freaking Thundercats again. They always start a wave, and it's like they'd always do a Lion-O and like 2 other characters, and boom, done. But I mean, these look like good, nice figures. I mean, if you're gonna play with them or not, but I mean, if you hang them on the wall, got a good set. But that was the end of my pickups. I haven't really had time to really go out and shop or look around. I mean, every time I go to my local Walmart where we get our regular stuff, they don't have anything. I mean, I posted a picture on, I think it was a Nerd Bar or something like that. About a month ago, I found Forge and another one from the New Wave, but the bath pieces were missing. And believe it or not, they're still sitting on the shelf. Every time I go over there, it's the same 2. I think it's a Wolverine and a Forge, I think it is. The bath pieces are missing. And I keep telling them about it. And they pull them off the shelf. Next thing you know, you go back over there a couple days later, they're back on the shelf. Now, eBay, I went through a bunch of toys. I did downsize. I'm basically going to keep my Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, and a few odds and ends. Just really don't have the room anymore. I mean, I got 2 Thundercats. I think they're Mezco. I think that's what they are. They're the big ones. I was only ever able to get 2. I got the Lion-O with the Snarf and the Panthro, which I bought at a con, and the tape was cut. Those probably going to end up on eBay sometime in this month or next month. I don't list a lot at one time. I list a couple things at a time. I mean, I listed a lot of G.I. Joe. I think I still got a few pieces left. My Transformers Masterpieces, I'm probably going to part with 2, except for 1. I think I still got 2 of the original Unicrons boxed. I might still keep 1. I might get rid of the other one. I don't know. I had a friend offer me $100 a while back for 1, so I may just take that. But selling on eBay has been pretty good for the most part for the toys, a couple trading cards, stuff like that. My wife has me listing baby clothes because her son, for his first 3 years, got a large amount of clothes. Most of the time, what we did is we put him in it, took a picture of it so the people would say, hey, it fits, and then he never wore it again. So, I mean, most of them are without tags. I sold a Jordan pair of shorts today that were just too small for him. I mean, he put them on once, and they were already too tight when he got them. So, and they were brand new. But the other thing I am going to do, and I've seen a couple people do this, I have gotten back into reading some comic books. At my local comic shop, I went and I opened a box again. I think I get like 3 or 4 books regularly. I get the G.I. Joe, the Uncanny X-Men, which is I think the new one now, and 2 others. And then I pick and choose when other stuff comes out. So I spent probably the last 2 weeks going through all my comic books. And there's a lot. I've been collecting since mid to early 80s. I went and finally I had a total of 6 big white boxes, and I think 3 small white boxes. And this past weekend, I went to a yard sale, and there was a couple. They had some comic books in a white box, and I felt bad buying them after they told me the situation. Uh, the son was a military person. Um, he got out of the military. He was in for, I think it was 7 years, and he was in an accident. They didn't really go into it, so he got out. He was married, has 3 kids, and they lived right next door to the people that, which are their parents, his parents, and they had, I guess it was about 3 months ago, he was in another auto accident that cost him his life. So he had old toys, a couple like Master Universe and stuff like that, a couple G.I. Joe. They didn't look they looked well worn, well played with. So they were going to keep them for the kids. But they had 2 small white boxes full of comic books, and I went through them. The first box, and I seen about 3 or 4 issues of G.I. Joe that I needed. Second box had 2 other issues of something else I was interested in, and I paid $25 a box. They say there's more, and I just talked to them yesterday, and I told them at the end of the month I will go through them better and offer them a better price, and they said no, $25 a box, which would help them out greatly. So I will do that. I think they said there's at least 2 or 3 more boxes left. So I went through my comic books. There's probably about 15 different series I'm going to keep, especially like the G.I. Joe. I have a lot of X-Men, Uncanny. There's a couple other sets I'm working on. I want to recomplete or just finish, and I'm just going to keep those sets. But I have still many comic books that I don't want anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the listing on eBay tonight. I put 20 boxes together. 20 boxes, 20 mystery boxes of comic books. I'm going to you will get 5 to 6 comic books per box. Most of them will be 5. I think there was 4 of them. I put 6 in out of the 20 as an incentive. They will be $10.99 for the box. This is what the box looks like. Inside there's a couple pieces of paper. The listing will go live on eBay tonight. Once those 20 or so, and as soon as someone buys one, within a day I'll slap a label on them. They're not numbered, they're not marked. See, they all look like this. Just regular boxes. Went to Walmart, picked up I think 25 of these boxes. Bought some bubble wrap. I went to the comic book store about 3 weeks ago. Got new bags for a lot of them because these that I started selling with are from my collection. So there'll be comic books from the 80s, 90s up to now. I mean, you'll have Marvel, DC, probably some Image, some other ones. You'll have like Batman, Superman, Justice League, Green Lantern, Flash, maybe. I think there was a couple in there because they crossed over stories. I got some doubles for G.I. Joe, X-Men, Avengers, Cable. I mean, many, many different titles. There's a couple Spawn in there. I mean, when Spawn first came out, I had probably about the first 70 issues, and then I quit. I mean, it got to the point where I was reading them at the beginning, and then I lost interest in it. and I don't think I have all 70 left, but there's probably a few left in there. So that's what I'm going to do. I will put the listing in the description. There's 20 boxes. Once you buy one, if you buy just one, it'll be in this box. And if you buy more than one, what I'll do is I'll open the box because the inside of it is already sealed. Sorry, very hot. But to show you how I box these up, we're going to do something special. We're going to do a giveaway for one of these boxes of comics. That's why this box is already put together. So, and you really can't see it, but I have a white box here that's half full. I'm going to pick 6 books out for the giveaway. 6 books. I'm not even going to look to see what books they are. Oh. Oh. There's one. And me and my wife spent a couple days mixing these up. Now, there's 2. You might get like, I don't know. Okay, this one's a double one, so there's 4. I seen the one on that. Can't help that. We didn't. Some of them we left double packed because when I was going to do the 6, I was thinking I'd put them in a separate box, but I never did. There's 5. No peeking. And, oh, come on. Oh. Bending over here is difficult. And there's 6. Okay. We got 6. So, to make sure nobody can see, there's 6 books. 4 singly wrapped, 1 that has 2 in. So, I already had bubble wrap pre-cut. And I wanted to show you guys this, but to make this secret even for myself, we got bubble wrap. Okay. Some tape. And tape. Sides. Come on. Squeezy, squeezy. And I'm sorry this video is taking longer than I normally do, but I haven't done a video in a while. And side. Now all of them will come bagged and board. Like I said, most of them I rebag. Box, 2 pieces of paper, comics. 2 more pieces of paper. Oh heck! Aim for this one here. Cyclops sticker. It's not gonna be in a bubble wrap, but I'm sorry. There. Then, I mean, to make it even fair, so the other one thinks, and I'm going to reopen it. There, she's sealed. This will be the giveaway for this video. All you have to do is subscribe, like the video, tell me if you're interested in comics. And that's it. But I have tons more comics to sell, so the first 20, once the 20 are gone, I will list 20 more until I am out of comics. Most of that I will probably use to buy more comics for the ones I want. If you look on my eBay page, I have a ton that are listed separately. Those were already pulled out because I had them before we started going through the collection. If I run short, I might pull 1 or 2 off there. So, there are some variants, not many. I mean, in this lot, you're not going to find an Amazing Spider-Man 300. I only have 1. and I'm keeping it. And mine's probably about a 9.0, so most people don't want a 9.0, they want one higher. You might find some from the 70s. I think I've seen a Plastic Man and a few others. These may not all be gem mint, an 8.9. Some might have, especially when you get a little older. I mean, back when I started collecting comic books, I knew nothing about bags and boards. So a lot of them just sat in boxes for years till about 90, when I first went to my first comic book shop. Yeah. And when I finally go through those 2 white boxes and I pick up the other ones, I will add the ones that I do not want to it. And I mean, I'm just trying to make some room here, so tell me what you think about the comic book listings. I don't know why I keep saying but I don't edit these videos, so it is what it is. So when I first started making the 20 boxes, I used a small box and this big box. The small box is now empty, which the Thundercats and Doc Ock will go into, because I use them for toys most of the time. And Brian will go back up on the shelf. But once the 20 go, I'll hit this one again, and I'll pull another one out until all the comic books I have to get rid of are gone. But I want to apologize for taking so long to make another video. It's just so much goes on, and finding the time when you got a 3-year-old with no privacy to sit down and do a video is not easy. So I will try to do another video. Let's put it this way, today is Friday. By next Friday, we will have a winner for this box of 6 comic books. And that's it. Hopefully by then maybe I'll buy something else. I'll get off and go out somewhere and try to find something. I mean, this place around here is dry. I mean, you go to Five Below, they still got the Jyn Erso wave of Black Series. I haven't seen really. I've seen one of the new, what do they call them, anniversary sets, the classic line of Star Wars. I think it was Anakin Skywalker, and the card was damaged. That was the only one I've seen new, except for GameStop. I think they had the Jump Trooper, which I'm going to get sooner or later. And Marvel Legends, I mean, my Walmart's around here get a case or 2 and they're gone within a day. And the GameStop I go to now, I don't know if all GameStops are doing this now, but they keep their Marvel Legends and Star Wars up at the register. Makes it difficult to go through because they keep them under lock and key. So, but that is this video. I want to thank you for stopping in, for viewing the video. Please give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. I haven't talked in a while, so I probably talk too much. Subscribe. I don't really do a lot for the bell notification, so just me. Next Friday we will do a drawing for the comic books. The listing for the comic books will be on eBay by the time this video is up, and I hope you're all interested. But until next time, try to stay cool. I mean, right now I gotta turn the air back on before I melt. But you guys have a good day. Check you later.